So I'm doing some more testing of my mod. I figured I'd do a little bit of playing as well. You know, just get a feel for how the EV maps are working. This is for 1.2 of my female armor overhaul. I figured I'd do a little bit of playing as well. You know, just get a feel. This is not like a true Let's Play because my character is horribly tweaked out. But I do want to get a feel for how the Orcish EV maps look, and then move on to do the EV maps for Iron. I also finished creating all the EV maps for all of the alternate armors. So I'll probably be swapping through armors a bit. Here we are. It's a little bit greener than normal, but it is actually reflective, so it's actually, in my book, pretty cool. You know, it's not overly reflective, super reflective, but it is reflective. And where's Orcish in here? So if I switch over to the alternate, you see it's also reflective. So I can have either mesh. I can go with this version or this version. I think I'll go with this version right now. Now I'm decked out in my full Orcish gear. Save that. I'm not quite sure what we'll do. I guess we'll just kind of run around and do stuff. And for that, we're going to need some way to travel. Lydia? Whoops. Sorry, Lydia. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this. And let's see, where do we want to head? Find the Red Guard woman? Yeah, whatever. Bring the Golden Claw to Leak. Look at me doing that. Yeah, we are. None of those are really good to do. I guess we'll just make our way to, I don't know. I guess we'll just make our way over to High Hrothgar. You can do it, Lydia. I believe in you. Problem, Lydia? Well, Lydia, unfortunately, it's not quite time for you to, well, stop carrying my burden. Come on, Lydia. Off we go. That can't... Wait, is that Lydia? Oh, no, it's Farkas. Not much, Eric. I am testing out my latest mod, a female armor overhaul. And I figured I'd do a little bit of gameplay to actually give it a good test. The latest version I'm working with, 1.2, I uploaded 1.1 earlier today to the Nexus. I added full environment mapping to Orcish armor, and I have two variants of the Orcish armor. But you can actually see it, even though it's kind of dark out right now here in Skyrim, you can see the reflectivity of it. So, doing a lot of tweaking, stuff like that. Lavidia, what are you doing? Problem? Is there some way I can help? Once we're done talking to Cicero, I'll also show you the other arms I have in the mod. Give me a second. My audio is kind of cutting out on me. It's probably fine for you, but this particular setup for my headset isn't working well for me. So I'm going to switch over to an alternate. Doesn't seem to like the fact that I changed my audio source. Let's pop back into the game. Oh, Skyrim, you and your random crashing. And don't tell me because I have too many mods, Skyrim. I'm only running 96 mods. And none of them are merged mods. So you can't tell me I'm running too many mods, Skyrim. I am well below the 250 limit. Alright, so then. So I haven't done anything with the Ancient Falmer Armory just yet. Need a helmet. I can equip then unequip. Though I do plan to add EV mapping to this to make it kind of shiny and pearlescent. But I haven't done it yet. The Ancient Nord armor. Has been EV mapped, though it's a little bit harder to see because it's kind of a dull. But you can see it kind of there, like right there. You can see the reflection where it's not being covered by the dusky look. And of course, Ancient Fall Mercurius is counted as a circlet, so it clips. And then of course there's the alternate Ancient Nord gauntlets. Banded Iron Armor. This is my newest one that I'm still working out the nuances for. But it actually does have EV mapping, as you can see. And it's not as overly white as it was in the 1.1 version. So, we've got that. And of course the regular iron armor as well. But I haven't done like the iron gauntlets and all that. Blades armor is super shiny, but I actually think that works. I think having the Blades armor be super shiny makes sense. Though, when I do update the mod, I'll be doing a dull, non-EV mapped version of all of these armors as well. So you can actually have the super shiny polished ones, and then the dusky, sort of battle-worn ones. Now, right now I got to get all the well, I finished all the EV mapping. But I'm going to do EV mapping to the ones I've missed, like the iron armor. Here's Bone Mold, which technically doesn't have any EV mapping, but it is for an altered female mesh, less sexualized female mesh. And so on. There's Chitin in there, Occulted and stuff. I am a big fan of how the Daedric came out. And for anyone who's wondering how I'm able to carry all this stuff, I have a carry weight of 15 grand. Using the power of the console command, player dot add AV carry weight. If you set AV, it resets constantly with every save. This has been EV mapped as well. You can kind of see it being, reflective, can't you? So that's EV mapped as well. This is EV mapped as well. Can you see the reflectivity of it? Ebony's got some EV mapping as well. $11. $11 light. And all this is up in version 1.1. The only thing that 1.2 adds is I've fully EV mapped the Orcish, and all the alternates, these ones that have PFA on them, have been EV mapped. So you can get this off of the Nexus right now. With the only thing you won't have is you won't have the fully EV mapped Orcish, and you won't have the alternate EV mapped. Got glass. The transparency is from a different mod applied on top of my mod. So mainly you're going to see the reflectivity of the material and not the transparency on glass. I am working to add native transparency to it though. Here's Imperial. And here's the alternate Imperial. And the other alternate Imperial. This one I still haven't EV mapped. I really haven't gone through and do all the helmets yet. Right now I've only fully EV mapped Orcish. So, you know, you'll see like gauntlets on some of these things aren't fully EV mapped. It's mostly all the cuirasses have been EV mapped. Iron armor. So you can see there the iron armor. I haven't EV mapped the boots, the gauntlets, or the helmet. I do like the subtle EV mapping though that is on the corset. This one doesn't have EV mapping on it, but it is with my practical female overhaul in effect. Nordic carved has EV mapping, of course, and has part of the practical female armor. Look at that. Look at that. And this is in the night. Imagine how good it's going to look in the daylight. And here's the alternate with its EV mapping from 1.2. Stall rims, steel. See, I haven't done the Steel Imperial Gauntlets EV mapping, but there's EV mapping on this. Those are not EV mapped either. You can tell because they're kind of dull. Steel plate does have EV mapping, as does the alternate. Here's the full steel plate set. As you can see, I need to do some tweaking to the helmet of the steel plate. What else? What else? What else? What else? Wolf armor is fully EV mapped, including its alternate. I'm going to go back to my Orcish set. So I really want to see what the Orcish looks like in the daylight. And this should work with any texture overhauls. Because the texture overhaul is primarily going to overwrite the diffusion file, the texture itself. It's not going to touch, because it's not going to touch if it doesn't touch meshes. That's the key thing. If you have a texture overwrite, like, you know, Cabal's Book of Silence or whatever, it'll still keep the EV mappings, because the EV mappings are applied to the mesh. So as long as they're not replacing the meshes, as long as they're just a texture replacer of, you know, the default texture, you'll still get this lovely EV mapping and whatever their texture looks like. So if you wanted to get like a 4K Orcish armor texture and throw it on here, it'd still be shiny. I think I'm actually using, if I recall correctly, this is just the Bethesda high-res mail armor mesh. Go to the farm, the glorious farm. The little man outside, he kind of needs your help with, you know, his wagon. So what's the problem? I'm sure I'll pay you. He's a stranger who needs assistance. Just do the damn right thing. Just do it. Just do it! Do it! Here's an interior where we get to look at the orcish armor. Looks pretty good with the interior lighting hitting it. I don't have any lighting overall, so this is vanilla lighting. Interestingly, for some reason, the dual sheath redux and all geared up mods, which is why you can see all my gear on me, for some reason it's overly shiny-fying the shield. If I were to equip the shield, where is it? You can see it's not nearly as shiny. It's about the same shininess as the rest of the armor. But for some reason, on my back it goes super shiny. Something weird's going on with all geared up and dual sheath redux. Am I even heading in the right direction? I'm a little bit north, but yes, I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah, I'm gonna just head east, I guess. Okay. Hello, random potato. Alright, Lydia, I'm gonna need you to carry my burdens. You guys gonna let me through? I'm also using the horse renewal mod, but I don't know if it applies to Lavidia here. It's supposed to add HD textures for the horses as well as HDT enabled, that's physics enabled, mane and hair. Lavidia? We may have an issue. Nice work there, Lavidia. Nice work, Lavidia. I am always using mods. I would not be me if I wasn't using mods. I would not be me if I wasn't making mods. Right now I'm focusing on my practical female armor overhaul, with shininess. But I am still also working on magic steps and variety, a body mod. Lavidia? Thank you, Lavidia. Do I need to go this way? The sound might be cutting out because I don't have the best microphone in the world. I am using the microphone attached to my webcam because none others work for me. I actually need to head south. Don't be biting Lavidia in the ass. Lavidia! Lavidia. We just can't go 5 feet without being attacked by something. What to do? 1. That'll work. Holy crap. Potions of healing don't fail me now. Lavidia, I'm kind of counting on you to help me here. Or not. Or not. Alright, Lavidia, I'm not going to turn you back into my horse. Because I think I need you in fighting form. And that sounds like my food is ready. Be right back. Let's go with, oh, I don't know. Magica. Of course. Lavidia. You know, I have to wonder, if I install convenient horses, would she count? You know what I really need is a way of turning Lavidia into a centaur. So she can both fight and carry my burden. And for those of you who are curious, I am wielding an orcish greatsword at the moment. I really need to head south. No fry at the baha. There we go. All geared up with having a little bit of a hissy fit and not properly wielding my sword. That is how I am. How you can see both my swords on my hips, my mace, my two-hander, my shield, and even my bow. It's a mod called All Geared Up. Strangely, like, for some reason, yeah, it just seems to be bugging out on my two-hander and not properly drawing it. Though I am getting the damage and all that from it. This must be one of the unique border gates mods or something of that name. No, maybe not. Yeah, we're nowhere near the border. We're just on Inkenthals. Hey look, he's wielding my generic white shield from my guard overhaul mod. No, this. Well, no, that isn't my best either. That's my best. Actually, while we're here, I can do some testing of magic steps. We'll go with Dead Attendant, but I'll favorite all of them. Novice, Apprentice, Adept, Expert. There it is, Dead Attendant. Give me your stuff. The one thing I didn't add via the console is ludicrous amounts of gold. So I'm actually relatively poor. I'm having so much trouble targeting this guy. There, maybe now I can get a target lock on him. There we go. My dead attendant rises, and he will be around for 11 hours. That'll do. Okay, I gotta wonder this. My dead attendant! He resisted. Ah well. It was worth trying. Suppose I could probably supercharge it and it would work. Let's go with Magicka. Enchanting. Boop a boop. Am I having to have to go through this place in order to get to where I need to go? Ah well. It's something. Come, my dead attendant, come. Is there no lever on this side? Oh well. Seriously, game? I'm sure I can find some way to keep going east. Keep expecting that to crack under me. I mean, I am carrying 11,000 pounds of weight. You'd think ice wouldn't be able to support me. You want to pick a fight? Where's Lavidia and my dead attendant when I need them? Well, there's Lavidia. Nice work, Lavidia. That was not an easy fight. Now where's my undead attendant? He'll catch up eventually. Yikes! Keep your pincers off. Oh, there he is. Caught me off guard, my undead attendant. We got a town! What town is that? Angie's Mill. Well, I need to head just straight south. Don't really need to go to Angie's Mill. Nice work, my dead attendant. You know, Lydia, with our dead attendant to guard us, I think I'm going to need you to carry my burdens. I have to say, this spell is very well made. Yeah, we're gonna ignore you. I have an undead bandit, you know, captain, who can focus on defeating you. We can do it, Lydia. We can do it. Well, that hurt Lydia pretty badly, didn't it? Well, let's see where we are, Lydia. The Mixed Water Mill. We'll stop here for a couple minutes, Lydia. Catch our breath. So it's pretty far from our destination, isn't it? This gives new meaning to I am sworn to carry your burdens. Wasn't planning to get any closer. I said I wasn't planning to get any closer, so you know, you can relax. I'm sorry, Lydia, but I still need you to carry my burdens. Where the heck are we? Darkwater River. We are horribly off track, aren't we? How much further is Iverstead? We are horribly off course. Need to be able to get higher. I think we're on track now. Seems like it. Whoa! Oh, for the love of Pat Sajak. Hey look, it's my undead attendant. He finally caught up to us. That's a good undead minion. Let's go stamina. Is there anything new to unlock? Nothing really screams at me. Did I literally just go around in circles? I did, didn't I? Yep, I went around in circles. Lydia? Ah, frag it. Gonna say, Lydia, I need you to carry my burden. Auto run. Well, at least I'm heading in the right direction. Are you okay? You couldn't afford my time. You're gonna be that way. Yeah, Nilhai? Yes, I know, it's a tarp. But I figured Nilheim's a good place to end it. Up there's Lavidia. And I'll be right back with yours. The heck just happened? Was that a kill move done on me, or me doing a kill move where I get killed? My dragonborn senses are tingling that you're gonna betray me. That sucks. Constantly getting it. It's like I take out most of them and then one guy manages to get a lucky shot on me. That sucks. Let's see how they like a little bit of fire magic. Let me move towards him, damn it! Heal! There we go. Took him out. Take your stuff. Get back over to you, because you were pretty tough. So let's see what I can give you. That should do. I guess we'll give him an Imperial Bow as well. Now, where was it? Dead attendant. There we go. There we go. I think this is a good place to end it for now. Get some nice reflection by the fire. By the fire! I'll see you all next time, folks.